invented by frightful forge. The light flickers to light, a world filled with strife. Every day could be your last. No memory, no past. We stoke the flames hotter. Can we make it? We ponder. We have to survive this kingdom. Death monster. We have to survive this kingdom. Only through community can we continue to be free. Working together we pledge, standing on the Gamersledge. We follow a pledge. We stoke the flames hotter. We have to survive this kingdom. Death monster. Kingdom. Death monster. Run by twin.
I had to unmute myself from 5 different places. How's it going? I am GM Dan, here with Frightful Forge presenting Kingdom Death Monster. We are a small offshoot of the Gamersledge community, and we are playing Kingdom Death Monster tonight. It is a dark, bloody, gory board game that is also a bit pricey. It is a miniature game where the squad of survivors find themselves in a strange world made up of stone faces, and the players each play a survivor trying to hunt down these monstrous creatures for resources to go back and build their settlement. I have a handful of players that I will be going through in just a second. Um, yeah, feel free to hit us up. I'm kind of running all of the moving pieces. So if you want, I wish there was better chat integration for that. But right now we have Mark spinning the keyboard on at Gamersledge too. So something to keep in mind. I am going to go ahead and switch to the big map. There is a lot going on even here, and this is just the first step of the hunt before the showdown. Um, we have 5 players tonight, and we are looking at Axis played by. They can't see you.
Don't know why.
I didn't make it so that they could see you.
Oh, okay.
This is usually a non player camera one. Boop. I can do that though so that they can see you. We have Mark playing Ally, Crow playing Axis, Megan playing Leia. We have Ken playing Kokeshi Ken, and Justin playing Nirkana. Yeah. In the chat, we also have the Mr. Shank the Noob.
Hello.
Hello. If you have any questions about how this all started, I would point you at the first episode, which can be found on Gamersledge's YouTube, as well as I think we have a Twitch episode, and we also have a bunch of TikToks from silly stuff that's happened in the past, and that's one of those things that comes up with this game a lot. It is random. It is not family friendly. Yeah. Last
There's be a lot of swearing tonight.
in the tutorial episode, one of our brand new players died by having their arms ripped off. And then the party agreed as a community that they shouldn't let that go to waste, and so turned that corpse into resources for the settlement. Just one of the many innovations that you can expect with this game.
Innovations
Made
by
of
murder.
wonderful shepherd's pie.
All right, so tonight's showdown, they do have a couple options, but the showdown that the players wanted to contend with was versus the White Lion. He is a white lion with human-like hands. And they wanted to start hunting him down to try to get specific resources from that so that they could build better cat armor before facing some of the even bigger threats out there in the darkness. So they prepared themselves with a little bit better armor, some a little bit better armor, and decided to go back out into the vast wasteland of stone faces to this time, instead of being sprung upon by a white lion, this time hunting one down. And so how these hunts start is we set up the hunt board, which is here along the center. This is actually the reverse side of the settlement board you guys will be seeing later. And we set up hunt events. And so it's them trying to follow the path of this white lion in order to hunt it down. After they get to the white lion, it will move to this board that you see behind, where we actually go into the showdown, where they're actually taking actions trying to murder Hobo, the white lion, and not dying. Okay, so I'm going to read an excerpt from The White Lion. There was once a beast that wanted to feel how soft its fur was. Since it could not reach its own back, it killed many other creatures and spent time rubbing its paws over them. They say that when a monster finally killed a human, it fell in love with their soft hair, and its paws grew into a pair of fine human hands. So you guys have faced a smaller version of the white line, the tutorial version of the white line. This one is a bit more deadly. Some things have been added to the AI deck, which also acts as its wounds, if you remember. And you also have a better chance of getting some higher level resources so that you guys can really break into the armor game and hopefully also outfit yourselves with better weapons, because right now, all they have are these broken pieces of stone faces they found laying on the ground. They are pretty wicked, awesome weapons, but if you throw them, you lose them forever. So, if there are no questions, we can go ahead and jump right into the hunt.
Yeah, that description was not disturbing at all.
Let's kill this creepy lion.
Okay, so, starting off the hunt, we will, usually it's one person, because some of these have like a response or a choice, and the person making that choice is rotated through. So because Mark is the first one up next to me on Discord, I'm going to have him do the first hunt event. And you are this one. I'm going to move you here, and then I'll move everyone up close, and I will read this card. This is a random hunt event. So I will go to the hunt event table. There's a huge book that comes with this, filled with all of the neat events that happen. But it means a lot of paging back and forth. Page 90. Loving that opening song, Mark.
Good, I'm glad.
Can you roll me a percentile because it's you?
Yes. $13.
Okay. 13. Ally falls to their knees, sobbing uncontrollably. They've simply had too much. They lose D10 survival and gain 1 random disorder.
Wow.
I
Out the
lose.
gate.
How much? Survival?
Jeez.
1d10.
What the
Wow.
hell?
A lot of these are really bad. It's not done yet. It's not done yet though. That's just the first
Oh,
part.
that makes me feel better.
I haven't even started.
All right. I will
Oh, hold
roll
on.
1d10.
Hold
Oh,
on.
should I not roll 1d10?
I'm gonna read it real quick.
Getting to start. Man.
I mean, I don't think it's a beautiful way to start.
I'm trying to make sure I have this right.
You insta die
It
before
was
you
a
even get to
Monday.
the monster.
It was the month.
Your character stepped out on a Monday. I ain't having it.
The giant cat says, "I hate lasagna," and then kills me.
Oh, okay. We have not done Accept Darkness, and we have not done Collective Toll. So, yeah, just roll 1d10 and roll low.
Just roll the 1d10.
Just roll low.
Of course, it's a 10.
So, you ally now has no survival going into this next fight. Boop, 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 boop.
Where's the call shenanigans button?
All right.
And what was the other thing? Now I have a random
Can
problem.
anyone hear Mark?
Yes.
Just a lot of complaining.
Yeah, that's all I'm hearing.
And I'm getting a random dysfunction as
Disorder.
well.
Yeah, I'm looking.
You
right
must
now.
now put ketchup on all your steak.
No,
Oh,
God.
Hey,
Oh.
hey,
I'd
hey, hey.
rather.
Some
I'd
things
rather.
are just too far.
Yeah, I'd rather the lion just killed me.
Mark,
I would laugh if there's
Mark, you go
something like
blind.
that in this game.
Still better.
You're
Still better than
blind?
eating. No,
Yeah.
I was saying still better than eating.
Ketchup on steak.
Oh my god.
What
I was gonna put that out there.
the heck?
What?
Oh, it just got worse.
I just rolled a random one, and no joke, it has nothing to do with Mark being, because you know me, I diss on Mark with the rest of them.
Yeah. I'm dead.
You're immortal?
Immortal.
What?
Yes.
You are immortal. You will live forever and cannot be killed. While you are insane, convert all damage dealt to your hit locations to brain damage. You are busy. You are so busy reveling in your own glory that you cannot spend survival while insane.
Wait, I mean, doesn't matter.
You
I don't
lost
have
it
any
all
to spend.
anyway.
Yeah.
You're not insane yet. You have to have 3 insanity in order to be
Right.
considered insane. That's baller.
I mean,
So so let me write this on your sheet. If you're gonna
We
have,
know who's face tanking the boss.
yeah, I mean, I was standing there and I felt really bad for a second, and then it was like, there we go.
Mark has decidedly face tank the boss.
only after he gains that.
So you're immortal whether you're insane or not, and once you're insane, you'll get the
No.
brain damage.
So
Is that how it works?
he's not really insane. He is he thinks he's crazy because there is a mental disorder. It's just that he puts all while he is insane, he puts all damage into his insanity. So he'll lose insanity, right, when he takes damage.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm putting it back in the box so that one of you could possibly get that. So I mean, he's not really. Yeah. Okay.
I see it. It's like managing it.
Yeah.
But he can't die
Cool.
though.
No, he can. If he takes, if he has 3 brain damage or 3 insanity, because he's insane, and he takes 1 point of damage, he's no longer insane. So all of that damage goes to where it needs to be. So I mean, he's not immortal. He thinks he's immortal.
Right.
Which is also why when he's insane, he can't dodge or encourage people or.
But I am not insane currently.
You are not. No one is. No one has any
Right.
insanity right now. All right. So that was the first one. I'll move
Wow.
everyone forward. Next is Crow. I can't remember which model you were, but you'll be here. So I'll flip this one. Oh, look, it's another random hunt. Can I have you roll percentile, Crow?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me get the box.
Don't roll a 12.
13.
Okay, what am I rolling?
A percentile. So if you have 2d10 or a percentile dice. So many of these are so bad.
I got a 0 and a 7.
You're gonna get the exact
70.
same thing. No, it's 07. You know, they say the DM isn't trying to kill you, and then you hear him laugh like that. Did he crash? Did
No,
I
I'm
crash?
sorry. I'm reading.
Oh.
I'm reading ahead so that I know what it is. Jeez Louise. What's up? Okay. The ground suddenly splits, and a gaping stone mouse attempts to devour devour axis whole. The
Mm-hmm.
event revealer, which is you, Crow, rolls 1d10.
Two.
That a 2 is better than a 1. Still not great. You scramble, but your leg is caught in its terrible maw. You suffer 2 event damage to the legs.
Ouch.
I used to be an
and
adventurer,
then what really cool thing do I get?
An arrow in the knee.
A
and then I
splint.
took 2 event damage to the leg.
There's nothing cool about that. And to be fair, Mark got super lucky with that card pool. There's a lot in there that are really, really bad. That one's really, really bad if you stop and think about it. But it means that you're going to start with no health in your legs while hunting this lion.
So I'm dragging myself across the ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
The cool part is if anybody else in the party had a whip, that you get a +4 to your roll.
Oh, that's neat.
But no one does.
But no one does. Okay. So I'll move everyone up. And the next person in line is Ken.
So I need what? Need what dice? I need,
D10s, it seems to be, are what these ones are.
that's the dice that goes from 1 to 0, yes?
Correct.
I need 2 of them or just 1?
If you
2
have
of 'em.
2. Actually,
And figure,
you just need 1.
you can
Okay,
roll
I have
twice.
2.
Oh, nope, you need 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, pick 1 to be the 10s die and 1 to be the 1s die.
Wait, what?
Just roll 1 and say the left one is
The
the
7.
10s, and what's the right one?
Got a 6 or a 9? Which we do attack? I guess it's a 6. The one that's by the 4,
So-
is that the
so-
6 or is that the 9?
Usually it has a
70.
little dot.
That'll be the 6.
Yeah,
It's
76.
Okay, then a
even
6 and a
on both sides.
7.
So you got a 76.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you remember that number? He didn't need it yet.
Oh, 76.
He just needed the dice. Okay. You actually have a white lion hunt event. So this one's specific to the white lion.
Okay.
Sea of golden grass. Fields of golden grass lay ahead. You may choose to avoid the plains and roll twice on the hunt event table before moving to the hunt board. Otherwise, each survivor gets +1 courage, and the event revealer rolls on the following table. So that should tell you what the stuff on this table is, if the other option is rolling twice on the stuff that your 2 compatriots just did. So if you choose the plains, everyone's going to get +1 courage, which is an add to their stat. And I don't think anybody has courage yet.
No.
Oh, you have 1 courage, Ken. So it would add +1 courage to everyone, but you would roll on the table for the planes. Yeah, people can
Okay, let's do that.
People can make suggestions, but
What do you guys think? You guys think everybody should get the courage?
Buffs to everybody is generally always good.
Yeah, not having to roll twice on that like brutal table is probably also good.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, let's
you
go
have
with
to
that
look down
one.
if you're talking to me because I'm stuck on the ground.
Hey, you down there, short stack. What you
Stumpy,
think?
let's go.
Whatever.
roll 1d10, and I'm going to fill in a box for courage for everybody.
8.
Okay. Courage.
Hold on, man.
Courage. Okay, you said 8?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you guys are here. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're here. Okay. You pick up the trail. Choose to move the white line 1 space forward or backwards on the hunt event board. So if you move him towards you guys, it's not an ambush. You guys just found him and you don't have to do any more events. If you move him backwards 1, you're going to have to do a random encounter event.
Let's move him forward.
Yeah. So now we are going to, I'm going to put some of this stuff back. And then we are going to move into the showdown because you guys found him.
I could smell him because my nose was so much closer to the ground.
He's right there.
Fuck.
Wait a minute. This bush
I
does
just
not
dropped a bunch
look
of stuff.
like.
What's up? No, you show me.
This does not look like a cherry bush. It was filled with nails and smelly, dirty fur.
Okay.
What is this?
Stumpy, stand behind me. I shall protect you.
I can't stand.
You haven't been knocked down. Just so that we clarify that. You
Oh,
haven't
okay.
been knocked down. You just can't take another hit without being knocked down.
Oh,
Okay.
should have ran with it. Unlike
I'm
Stumpy.
just standing on my torso.
That's you. He'd be wearing you on his back like a backpack. Okay.
Lieutenant Dan.
All right.
I'll be back in a quick minute. Gotta go to the kids.
No, I didn't want to do that. Dang it. Okay, so like before, the white line is going to be here in the center, and you guys are going to have to be within 6 squares away. So, oh, did somebody leave?
No, Ken just had to walk away for a second.
Yes? Just make sure the other paint can go on top of it, because sometimes spray paint, especially metallic, won't really let you paint above it. Okay. Alright, so these, I'll wait till he gets back.
Okay.
Are you back?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do this so that it's more room for you guys to run around and die. So this is tall grass. Survivors in spaces occupied by tall grass get +2 evasion, which means it's harder to hit you. If you're standing in on a space occupied by tall grass, you disappear into it. If you have the priority target token, remove it. You are not a threat until you attack or move out of a space occupied by tall grass, and that's if you are spending an action to hide in the tall grass.
I'll be in the tall grass.
Did you say you were gonna pee in the tall grass? Giant stone face. It is an obstacle. It blocks survivor and monster field of view. It also interrupts long-range weapon attacks and monster targeting. It's impassable, which means survivors cannot move through spaces occupied by this terrain, but he can.
So he can climb over it?
Yeah. If you spend an action, you can move onto any space occupied by a giant stone face. Ranged weapons get a +2 range and +2 accuracy while being up here. So you can't spend movement 1, 2, 3, 4, but you can go 1, 2, and then I'm gonna spend my action to move into this space. Know what I mean? Because you're actively climbing. and it gives you additional range and additional accuracy. Survivors atop the giant stone face move on it normally and ignore obstacles when drawing a line of sight. Monsters may always draw a line of sight to you if you're up there. And then these are acanthus plants. You spend an action, and if you have you're gonna roll a d10. If you have a sickle, which none of you do, you would get 2d10. But essentially, it lets you heal if you eat it, or it lets you find a special resource called fresh acanthus, which you can use to make like healing potions later on. Does anybody have any questions about these?
I think I'm good.
All right. So where would let's set this up. He's where he needs to be. This has to be outside 5 from all board edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be somewhere here inside these spaces. Let's put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'm sorry, I think I missed the explanation. What were the little things to the left of the haystack?
These are healing plants.
Okay.
So you go up to it, you spend an action to harvest it,
Mhm.
and you roll a d10, and you want an 8, a 5 or higher is what you.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, these need to be from all other acanthus plants. Okay, so I'm gonna put one here and one here because you have to be 6 spaces away from each other.
Can you put one right behind the grass?
Well, so
Do
we
we
haven't
get a
done
say?
grass yet. Yeah, that
Do we
makes
get a
sense.
say in this or no?
I mean, yeah, within reason. Can't game the
I would
system.
put one behind the grass, is all I was saying.
Secret farming of
That's what he wants to do.
doing
Yeah.
supplies. I mean, we don't have sickles right now, so
Yeah. There's no point to go after right now if we don't have the sickle
No.
for it.
No. I'm sorry.
No.
Let me rephrase. You roll a d10. If you get a 5 or higher, good stuff happens on a d10.
Yeah, the sickle thing was
And
for
the
more
sickle,
damage.
The sickle is you roll 2d10 and add them together. So there's a better chance you're going to get above a 5.
Right.
I follow.
Okay.
Sweet.
they're like a secret like guardian snake that bites us and if we fail the roll.
Crow, what I'm thinking is
I
you can
can't
actually
tell
harvest. You can harvest one of them and heal your leg damage.
That is true. I'm going to put this one up here. I put one behind that grass for you, Mark.
Thank you. Crow, you should start.
But really, it's for me.
It is.
Okay. So I'm going to have these cards here so that we can remember in case something happens. And then now I have to put you guys 6 spaces away just like before in a diamond. So where would you guys like to be in cardinal directions?
I forget.
Do we have to
What
be
color
6
is
squares
it?
away?
You have to be 6 squares away, and it makes 6 squares away makes a diamond.
Okay.
Different monsters have different setup rules, and that's the setup rules for the white lion.
Can I
Well,
be
we're
to the
going
west?
And if we're going with colors, I'd like blue.
No.
Blue is
We've
blue.
already
Yeah.
we've already done this
Why does Mark sound like an echo?
because I am immortal.
I can't remember which one Crow was and which one Ken was, but you guys were.
Am I yellow? I think
I
I'm
think
yellow.
Justin was yellow and I was green.
Actually, we can look right
Yellow
now.
matches my hair.
Justin has a. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Megan, were you red?
I think I was pink.
You think you're pink?
Megan was pink. Yeah. Because her character's magenta on the side.
Nice.
And so pink is the closest I had to magenta.
Hey, that
So,
one has arms.
huh?
I was just saying that mini has arms. We got to fix that.
Wow.
Hey, mine has legs.
It took me way too long to do that, so no. I'm gonna spray you with a newspaper. No. All right. So Crow, I'm gonna say you were red. because I think you were red, and I think
Okay.
I think Justin was yellow, and I think Ken was green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You could start right next to the chat, the thing you got to harvest.
2, 3,
Crow.
4,
Yeah, that's where he
5,
put me.
6. Yeah, he's right here.
Okay. Oh, I'm watching the stream, not the. Sorry.
Okay, so where would the rest of you like to be?
And that'd be like north.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
And I'll be at the top corner on the east grass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'll go southeast.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. Megs, you're the last one, sweetie.
Oh, can you put me like kind of next to Mark?
Yeah.
Like south.
Gross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna feed you the line. 1, 2, 3.
Mark's one space too
That's already
close.
happened.
That's already happened. 1, 2, 3,
I'll protect you.
2, 3, 4.
You said that last time.
That was
said that to
the
someone
other
else.
character, not the one that's immortal.
You're right.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, the way this begins, is good. I'm gonna make sure I cleaned your guys' sheets up from the floor.
Yes, please clean up my sheet.
Yeah. Your sheets all over the place. Okay. The lion goes first.
Yay.
Oh no.
Chomp. Pick target. Closest in range facing. Closest
Aw.
threat in field of view or no target sniff. His speed,
Oh.
his movement is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bye, Crow.
Bye, guys.
And then he has a single attack, 2 up for 1 damage, but it has an Oh, hey, it won't. Well, it might kill you. I don't want to say it won't. We've had bad luck with that. But this is a head chomping attack. It always hits the target's head location.
If I know one thing about Stumpy, taking a blow to the head will be just fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just in case, we're gonna say, I'm gonna go like I'm reading a book on Discord. So the monster controller, if there's something that has to be a choice, we'll start with Mark, and then next round it'll be Crow, and the next round it'll be Ken, and moving around. Because you guys, if you choose yourself, if it's an option, you choose yourself to get an additional survival. Yeah,
So
I think
then
a 9 hits you.
Wait, wouldn't that person have been able to choose which target in view?
There was only one target that was the closest threat facing in range.
Okay.
Yeah. But like you and Megan here, if he had been pointed at you and you
right.
had chosen yourself, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Facing's like 180.
So it's going to do 1 damage to your head location. You only have 1 damage there. So sadly,
God.
it knocks you down. You're not
Well,
dead.
unless he spends his thing.
Oh,
He has the ability to spend his thing.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, I think I need to do that.
that's true. He's not. Yeah. Okay. So we're going.
You are really trying to kill us today.
It's a Monday.
It's been a month and it's a Monday.
Your fur looks crappy, lion.
Okay, never mind. You can't do that. Okay, so you're going to dodge out of the way of that hit. Awesome. Which is probably
I'll just
smart
fall
in
to the
your case.
side.
You're not falling.
Oh, okay.
You didn't get hit.
I'll hop
You
to
moved
the side.
You moved out of the way. You dodged the chomp. Okay. Now
Rip.
that
Your
he
legs
is
can't take
done,
it.
we are going to actually I think you guys get to choose the order. And if not, I think that's how we've been playing.
We're all pretty far away.
Let's go clockwise.
So starting where?
Starting with Crow.
Okay.
And I forget, what are my options?
So you're going to have a move and an action, and the action can be spent to do a couple of different things. Your move should be 1, 2. Your movement is currently 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the grass and his blind spot would be my suggestion.
I will definitely do that. So I have 5 movement with the legs being hurt.
Yes. So your legs being hurt. So let me rewind. Under normal circumstances, had you filled up the dark box on your health, which is kind of hard to see, but the dark box on your health, and it froze. Dang it. That's the problem I've been having with it, and why I had to restart so many times.
Well, Dan, can you not just right click on it, next split, and say refresh?
The nothing in XSplit. I stand corrected. It wasn't letting me
Screen's
do that
still
earlier.
going. Oh, never mind. On that note, I'll be right back.
But now it's gone.
Yeah.
Try unplugging that camera and plugging it back in. And just to be sure, you're not running through a USB hub, are you?
No.
Okay.
But I have to run it through a USB extension.
Yep.
And that's part of the problem, I think. It hasn't given me any problems when we play Magic, and it's the same setup for Magic. But maybe it only likes Magic.
It's afraid of this lion.
That could be.
It's trying to spare our lives.
I mean, it's probably afraid of Daniel. It's like, wow, Daniel just straight up tried to murder him first turn.
Right? Like no actions. Just you're done. Toast.
Well, Rye, you're killing me. Well, Rye says this is lore accurate. We are all in the darkness.
Frick. Dang it.
That's great.
This is. Just dropping stuff. Yeah, I know.
God, where did the lion go?
Except it's not a new camera.
That's okay. Just say yes if it's going through the thing.
No, I can't even do that. I can't even refresh. All of it's frozen.
Is it in the VCam or is it in the XSplit?
XSplit. And the camera has a light. Why are you doing this?
The only other thing I could recommend is try removing it from the stack and then re-adding it.
Yeah, broadcaster. It's not even letting me
Okay.
do anything in XSplit. It's not letting me switch. It's not letting
So it crashed
it
then.
hard crash.
And
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And it's
You'll
been-
have to
It's been hard crashing.
you'll have to control delete and kill
Yeah.
the task and yeah.
That's what I've been doing.
It's the heat index in California. That's why.
Or yay.
Whatever. It's supposed to
Yeah.
be a little bit further up, but
Yeah, it works.
it is what it is. Okay. All right. You wanted to move into the tall grass. You could use your action to hide, but you're already in his blind spot, so you have plus your evasion.
Crow, my personal recommendation would
Yes,
be
sir.
We didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hide.
fight.
Fight?
You're in his blind spot.
I
Damn,
know,
Can't see
but
you anyways.
okay, I'm gonna fight.
Okay.
Taking advice from the guy hiding behind a stone.
You currently have plus your evasion. And evasion, I want to make sure I'm correct because it's been a bit. But evasion should make you +2 harder to hit.
Plus, he has courage. Does that do something?
So courage is more of a narrative thing that pops up here and there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it means that instead of a plus like a 2 up to hit you, Crow, you are a 4 up to hit you. Okay. So you're going to attack. You currently have your founding stone, right? I'm assuming you're gonna stab him.
Yes.
And so you are going to roll 2 dice. The weapon has a speed of 2. And you want 7 or higher.
And it's the percentage dice?
Yeah. It's just D10s, yeah. The ones you rolled earlier.
I got a 1 and an 8.
Okay, well, the 8 is a hit, definitely. And so, what we do is we flip the hit location. It is the beast's flank. There is no,
Critical.
critical, but if you do wound him, then cats hate this. The monster is very upset, and you get the priority target token, which you could hopefully hide from before. Oh wait, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sorry. You rolled a 1. I was gonna say you get a +2 to hit because you're behind him in his blind spot. The problem is the priority target token means that he's gonna see you even in his blind spot.
Ah.
That's the problem.
Even in the grass too?
Yeah, well, so the grass just gives you evasion unless you spend an action to hide, and he spent his action to
Oh.
attack.
Right.
Sorry, Crow.
However, if you get a critical wound, which is rolling a 10 on this next wound, then the white line is knocked down.
You got it, Stumpy.
Which makes him easier to hit for other people. Okay. Anyway, if people are gonna throw the one weapon they have because everybody's all spread out. So you're gonna roll 1d10, and you're going to want to roll an 8 or higher.
Come on, 10.
7.
You rolled a
That's
7.
not a 10, Crow.
Yes, it was a 7.
That is
Second
not an
place
8
is
or
last
higher.
place.
Well, now he doesn't know where you are, though. Because he didn't wound him.
Correct. I mean, yeah, you're still in the blind spot, yeah. Which means he'll sniff.
Can I use my teeth to bite his nose off?
You already went. Okay.
So next is whoever's north.
Next is Justin.
All right. I mean, let's see.
So the founding stone you have acts as a knife. You also can spend that action to sling the stone from anywhere on the board. You are essentially getting rid of the stone, but it's an automatic hit that inflicts a critical wound automatically.
Okay, interesting. So I'm gonna
Under normal
abstain for
circumstances.
now.
Yep.
But I will move 2 squares east. And if I move 3 squares south and I'm diagonal to that object I can like salvage from,
You have
can
to
I
be,
still unmess
You
it?
have to be on it. Yeah, you have to be on that
On.
space. Yeah.
Okay, so and I can only move once, I can't break it up. So I'm just gonna move over to that.
Okay.
And I wanna try to roll to get what I can from that.
Okay,
rack it
so
up.
roll a D10.
D10. All right. I got a 10.
Okay. You gain 1 fresh Acanthus strange resource, and this goes away. Let me write that down so when we're done I can make sure to grab it.
It's both fresh and strange.
Nice. Everything about this game is pretty strange. I love it.
Got that for you, Justin. This goes back in there. And, okay. Yeah, so that would be you.
Yep.
So it is, Ken.
All right. Do I have an action point right now?
You have
You have-
movement and an action.
I'm gonna take the time to spend my action to hide in the grass.
Okay, so you're going to move into the grass and hide in the grass.
Yes.
He is
Hopefully, if he
playing
comes this way, I can use it for ambush or
Which
whatever.
of the 4 squares?
Let's go bottom left. So in case he comes close, I might be able to use that as an ambush. So the one that's like right next to the person's eye or the eye, yeah.
Yep.
Right there.
Are all of you watching from the
Discord?
Twitch? Or Discord? Okay.
Well, I am.
Discord.
I'm using Discord.
Okay.
I'm on Twitch. I got you a markup on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
But I have both of you up on Twitch also. Just saying, so Ken doesn't think he's special.
I'm a good friend.
I'm also logged into both.
That's because that's where you live, brother.
100%.
1 second.
Now watch, like when he comes around, he has like fire breath and he burns all the fields down. And I just get cooked.
I mean, that does sound like
That
what
does
Daniel
sound
would
like-
do tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not even on his attack profile.
Yeah.
I'm not even in a bad mood. It's just been one
It's
thing.
a Monday,
It's been
dude.
It's been one thing on top of another. It's not bad. It's just a lot. Okay.
It's lasagna.
It's lasagna. Ooh, I like that. It's a lasagna Monday. I like that.
It's okay. It'll
Devour
get
lasagna
better.
right now.
It'll get better with Taco Tuesday tomorrow.
Facts.
All right. Mark, I believe it's you.
Here, I'll be right back.
We only get the pluses on the rock if
That's
it's a range weapon.
yeah,
correct?
that's gonna be like bone darts, which to me should be your next thing, or the bow if you guys can make it.
Right. So then my follow-up question is, if I were to throw the rock, would it be considered ranged at that point?
It is considered range right now,
Okay, great.
except you can't throw it from where you are right now.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah. Under normal circumstances, the rock you guys are holding is kind of a magical item because you can throw it from anywhere. It doesn't really have a range as long as you can see your target. And it's an automatic hit and a wound and a critical wound, but it also means that you are fist and tooth, like Ken prefers to be.
Right. I'm going to go to the middle, center, backside of the rock.
Here?
No.
No.
The rock. Yeah. Up one.
There.
There.
On the rock.
On the rock.
He can see you when you're on the rock.
Oh.
From anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, well then behind the rock.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, wait, what do I care? I'm invincible. Put me on the rock.
Okay. You're not invincible. You're not insane.
I'm invincible.
Okay.
I am invincible.
In order to climb up on the rock, it will cost an action.
Right.
Climbing is an action, so that will be you.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move you up here because this ring. I'm gonna put the ring right there. But you're
That's
right
fine.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
Megan,
Yes.
it's all you.
Hmm.
Run away.
I just
Save me.
behind the rock.
You're gonna move behind the rock.
I just stay hidden there. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to move here?
Sure.
Okay.
Am I hidden?
Yes.
I mean, it blocks line of sight. So unless if he gets up on the rock, all y'all are visible except for Ken, who spent an action to hide. Actually, Ken, I'm gonna do this
Okay.
because you're hidden. You're at
Someone named Tyler said Megan's game plan, don't lose any hands.
Ouch.